the right. It's the right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Virtual Friend Hack. I'm Kym Hampton, and today we will be highlighting Miss Nicole S. Norton Evans. Now, she's a writer, a publicist, a public speaker, and so much more. But I don't want to bore you with me trying to explain who she is and all that she does. So I'm ready to jump right in. Are you ready? All right. Well, then let's do it. Hey, Nicole. Welcome to the Virtual Friend
Hey,
Hack. How are you?
how are you? I'm good. I'm on the other side today.
So, why don't you explain that? Because we know that you are no stranger to the Virtual Friend Hack. So, tell everyone what you do with the Virtual Friend Hack, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, nice. Wow. This is such an honor to be interviewed by a legend such as yourself, Kym Hampton. I am really excited about this. Thanks for having me. I've heard that for me, I was born and raised in Clinton Hill, downtown Brooklyn. And, I guess I'm the oldest of three, so I had to hold it down all the time with my mom. My mom, she's a Guyanese mother, so very strong, very, very witty, ready to go, strong. I'm gonna say it again, all that I needed to be where I am today. I graduated from Long Island University, got a couple of degrees, and I gathered myself to the point to where I listened, and now I'm here.
That is awesome. So that must be, you must have gotten all of that from your mom because, some people say that you're like this one woman band and you're so full of ideas and that you are the go-to person for almost everything. So that's pretty cool. Now, like I said, you are no stranger to Now PR Magazine, and you actually have a show called The Virtual Love Hack. Can you tell us how that came about and tell us a little bit about that show?
hmm Well, the virtual love hack is very simple. People always say, "Why didn't she leave? Why doesn't she leave him? And why does she have a hard time getting him out of her life?" The question is, why did they get together in the first place? And a lot of the times, people they ask and they learn from their mistakes. I've seen many women that suffer through battery and abuse, and they can't get out of it. So I'm here. I'm not a doctor, but I'm here to say that it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. And as a married woman, I'll be the first to tell you that. So virtual love hack is something that I created. It is basically me talking by myself, in front of a camera. And it's all coming off my head, and I'm really just going by emotions and feelings and experiences. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I'm sure it's a lot of help because sometimes when you're going through things, you feel like you're alone and no one else is going through them. So I'm sure you're dropping some pearls for people that will help them in those relationships. But
Mhm.
Nicole, as I've gotten to know you, I mean, you are this incredibly open and warm person. You're always seeking to help people. You're so positive. I mean, you even opened up your mom's kitchen to me because she made me this incredible pot of pepper pot
Mhm.
uh, over the holidays, and I was just so forever grateful. It was so wonderful. But
Mhm.
during your third pregnancy, you kind of, well, not kind of, you experienced a medical emergency that that pretty much changed the trajectory of life for yourself. Would you share a little bit about that with us?
Mhm. Um, for those that know what Bell's palsy is, it was never something that I ever expected. But my daughter, who is now 10, she was my first priority. So I was extremely stressed out during my pregnancy. I had early contractions that never stopped,
Mm.
and I had to wear like a machine, around my belly, around the contractions area every day. I had to monitor her. And what happened is the stress, that I mean, I'm gonna get to it, but this is something that's very important. I had to drink a lot of water, a lot of water. And what happened with my face is it stopped. The nerves became paralyzed
Mm.
to stress. And because of the damage or even the inflammation in my nerves, um, the muscles, the intensity of the damage caused the muscles to stop. And I can't really smile like I used to. I can't really blink, like I used to. The scrunched nose, you'll notice the difference in someone's face as a part of the problem. Inflammation in the nerve is very serious. It controls the muscles. So the muscle that you use to smile, and the decision that I made was I didn't take the steroids.
Mhm.
Just, the treatment that I was supposed to take, I didn't take it because of the pregnancy. I didn't want it to affect my child.
Mm.
So, you know, they say that many people initially make the mistake of a stroke being Bell's palsy, which is not true. It's two different things in the same family, but it's not a stroke.
Mm.
So when you produce a common symptom of weakness in the body, the two aren't actually the same at all. You know, so even though my doctor was angry with me and she told me, "Oh, I can't believe you went against what I told you to do," I just felt inside that I had to deny it. I had to, and it's my only child. It's my first child. I didn't want anything to happen to her.
Right. Wow. As a mother myself, I know that had to be incredibly, and I mean incredibly scary. But God saw you through, and you have a beautiful, intelligent, healthy, beautiful daughter,
Thank you.
Taylor. And we're gonna get to her. We're gonna get to her soon. But that is truly such a blessing. But
Thank you.
question: looking back on the decisions that you made, the decisions to deny the medical treatment that could have potentially helped your face. Looking back, do you ever second guess or have doubts about your decision, and do you ever have doubts about maybe your appearance and how that might affect you business wise and just life wise in general?
No, I certainly did make peace because I am a beautiful woman and came a very long way with this thing. Bell's palsy is a beast. It can strip you of your love for
Mm,
who you are.
right.
And, when you assume that people are viewing you in a certain way and they really don't notice it, but you say, "Oh, I had Bell's palsy," and they're like, "I would never have known if you didn't tell me." That's cool. I mean, right now is thousands of people, thousands, dealing with Bell's palsy for many different reasons.
Hmm.
Um, I recommend that anyone who's having trouble with facial paralysis to not necessarily cry about it. It's nothing. You're gonna get over it, but to seek help,
Hmm.
to seek support, support groups, because it's helpful to talk about things. It's very helpful if people that have dealt with it, they can actually tell you that you'll get through it. My concern is that they don't have the tools that they need to cope.
Right.
That's my concern. And to deal with it, the new you, because you are a different person after dealing with Bell's palsy. I look into the mirror and I see another person. I
Mm.
look into the mirror and I say, I love that person. And this is the thing you got to deal with, as a woman. Already there's a lot of vanity, that we deal with already in the public's eye, in
Yeah.
magazines, on television, so I think it's really good that, if they look for that help, they could get that help. I have many places that I can recommend for those that are looking.
Wow. So, how can you share that information with some of the viewers?
The Mayo Clinic, if you've ever heard of the Mayo Clinic, it's really an awesome place to start. They have multiple support groups for those that are seeking help, not to mention for those that want to start the journey.